Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos World once again. Here's my quick update review of the all-new Bajaj Avenger Street 220, the ABS model. Yes, the ABS variant for the Avenger 220 Street has been launched, and I'm here to give you all the details that you need to know. So without further ado, let's get started with this review. First of all, I'd like to thank my long-time well-wisher Mr. Madhav from Deccan Bajaj for allowing me to review this bike for you guys. So Bajaj is updating their entire lineup with ABS with the deadline drawing closer, and next up on the list is the Avenger Street 220. Now the Avenger was enjoying a complete monopoly in its price range until the Suzuki Intruder showed up. Now there's no taking away from the fact that looks-wise the Avenger looks more cohesive and well put together compared to the Intruder, but the Intruder handles really well and comes with single channel ABS as standard. So it was only a matter of time before the darling cruiser of the masses, the Avenger, got the ABS update. So this is the Avenger Street 220, and this bike gets single channel ABS as well. Now that's obvious because the Avenger doesn't even get a rear disc brake, it gets a rear drum brake. But what's really interesting though is the speed sensor being present even on a drum brake unit at the rear. Now this isn't something unusual because Bajaj have always used this tech right from the very beginning when we had the RS200 come in with single channel ABS. All the bikes since then, be it the 200NS or even the Pulsar 220, all these bikes have speed sensors present on both the wheels, but they only get single channel ABS, which means ABS is operational only on the front wheel. So keeping the theory part aside, let's dive straight into the action with my trademark braking test. You guys can clearly see here that the bike comes to a standstill in a very controlled manner without the wheel locking up or the bike skidding. Now please note that here I am applying more pressure on the front brake compared to the rear brake because that is the ideal braking technique followed by experts. Also, when the Avenger 220 was initially launched, in fact even when the first gen Street 220 was launched, I got a lot of queries regarding the bike's wheels locking up under harsh braking and the bike skidding. Now this problem can be solved to a certain extent by maintaining appropriate tire pressure. The best setting to follow is following what is mentioned in the user manual. Now how this helps is when the tire is fully inflated, the contact patch of the tire with the road reduces, which doesn't allow the tire to grip the road effectively, whereas when the tire pressure is appropriately maintained, the contact patch of the tire with the surface increases, which thereby improves traction and allows the tire to grip the surface more effectively. Now that I'm done with my lecture, let me quickly wrap up the overview of this motorcycle. Now please note that I've already done a detailed first ride review of the facelifted Avenger Street 220, and I have also featured the white color variant separately, and you can watch both of those videos by following the respective links in the description portion below. The Avenger is still one of the best affordable cruisers that you can buy in our market, and with the inclusion of ABS, Bajaj have almost sealed the deal here. Now powering the bike is the same tried and tested oil-cooled 220cc DTSI engine that puts out 19.03 PS of max power and 17.5 Newton meters of max torque. We get a 5-speed gearbox. Now taking the bike out for a spin, the bike is extremely refined as it has always been. The clutch feel isn't too heavy and the gearbox works just fine. The heel and toe shifter further adds on to the convenience. The throttle action is light and effortless. The power delivery is smooth and linear. But the best part about this bike is the amount of torque that's available right from the word go, which makes your ride that much more interesting. And then you have the unparalleled comfort of a low-slung cruiser that almost gets you addicted once you get used to the comfort. Further enhancing the comfort here is a dual density foam seat and the ideally tuned suspension. The brakes, as I told you, are significantly improved now with the inclusion of ABS, and the best thing about the bike is that even at speeds of around 105 km per hour, the bike feels rock solid and it feels well planted with no hint of vibration whatsoever. So you can cruise on this bike at around 85 to 90 km per hour all day long without straining the engine or yourself. Overall, I feel the inclusion of ABS for the Avenger has just made it all the more desirable in its segment, and whatever advantage the Intruder had over it has also been taken away now. So now we have a fair battle on our hands, and if you guys want me to do a quick comparo of both these bikes, please feel free to comment below and I'll get it done when time permits. Mileage wise, we can expect around 42 kmpl from this bike in city conditions, because I myself have owned an Avenger 220 earlier. Now price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the all new Bajaj Avenger Street 220 ABS model is around rupees 1.02 lakhs ex-showroom. Well, I guess this wraps up my review of the Avenger Street 220 ABS model. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless and ride safe.